Alright, LaCorey Fit TV checking back in. First and foremost, I gotta give a big shout out to my buddy Dylan, who put together that motivational video I posted last week. You know, that was awesome. I can edit videos, but I have no idea what he did there. So his link to his YouTube channel is going to be in the description of this. Check it out, show him some love. And this video here is going to be the first video of a 3-video series on basically just the sport of bodybuilding, because I'm getting involved with it for the first time. You know, my show is in 11 days. That's really, really close. And, you know, I'm a little nervous, really excited. And a lot of people aren't really familiar that much with the sport of bodybuilding, and I understand that. I wasn't really until about a year ago, really. So I want to give some information and just share my thoughts on it. So basically, a competitor is going to need to go through 2 phases until he can compete. A bulking phase, and I put bulking in here because it is not an excuse to go crazy and eat whatever you want, because that's what people will do. I get Snapchats of pizza, McDonald's, and that just drives me crazy. And they'll say, "Don't worry, I'm bulking," and it just doesn't work like that. Because in the bulking phase, you want to put on as much lean mass, as much muscle as possible without putting on any fat. So, the more fat you put on, you're going to have to take off. So, there's no cheating yourself. So after bulking, you find a show, and it's however many weeks out, and you start preparing for it, cutting, going on a diet, doing cardio. And, if you let yourself get too much fat, you're going to be doing more cardio and suffering there. So, you want to stay relatively lean in your off-season. I haven't hit an off-season yet, but I'm looking forward to the off-season now. But, sometimes people get coaches to handle their entire cutting and prep portion, and that, I can understand that. I myself didn't get a coach because I wanted to do it myself, kind of make my first competition a learning experience with the nutrition and the workouts and everything. I did my own research, but I also know maybe some ex-football players, some ex-college athletes that, are athletic, are big, love lifting. They just want to compete, and they'll get a coach and they'll lay out all the nutrition and stuff for them, and they just have to follow a plan. So that's all good there, So contest day comes up, and what's going to make someone competitive to someone standing next to them? There's going to be two criteria for that. Number one is, who is more shredded? How shredded did you actually get? And when I say shredded, I am talking about percent body fat. So how little fat you have after your cutting phase. It's obvious on stage and in the light and with your tan, and that is going to put you apart from the person next to you. The second aspect, which is big and you can't overlook, is the posing. There's mandatory poses that you will hit side by side next to your competitors, so the judges can line you up and look at the muscle groups that you're showing in those poses, from the front view, the side view, and the back view. So you got to have those down, and then you're going to do, at a show, your own 60-second or whatever it is to that show. It could be 45 seconds, could be 90 seconds. Your own performance where you can be a little bit more creative with your posing, but just want to show off the physique that you've created. And that's what it's all about, creating the ultimate physique that you can with your body. And, it's hard. It's about manipulation, symmetry with your body, proportion, and it's not easy, and it takes an extreme. It takes health to the extreme, and I think it's very fascinating. So that's a basic general consensus that I got for you for the Sport of Bodybuilding. And the next 2 videos that I'm going to have up are going to be one on my contest prep. I started 12 weeks out to prepare for my competitions coming up, and a video on peak week that I am looking forward to that'll start in 4 or 5 days. And you're probably thinking, what is peak week? And I'll tell you. So thanks for watching this video. Hit me up on Twitter and Instagram, whatever, LaCorey_fit. Subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next video.